Hi there, my name's Alex. I'm the senior brewer here at Black Sheep Brewery, and I'm here to talk to you about Finisher, which is our rugby beer we've done for the Six Nations this year. So we brewed this for the first time last January for the Six Nations. It was a raging success. Now what's happened, fast forward a year, we can't brew enough of the stuff. We've been brewing it every week through January into the biggest fermenting vessels that we have. They're like swimming pools up there, and it's just flying out. So the idea for the Finisher recipe was actually born during one of our annual hop selection meetings that we have. This is one of my favourite times of the year. This happens every year immediately after the hop harvest in September. And what happens is our hop merchant comes to visit us with a whole bunch of samples of the new crop, primarily of the varieties that we use a lot of, so your Fuggles, your Goldings and so on. And we'll rub them, rub the hops, smell them, and he'll show us, this sample's from bale 76, this is from bale 78, this is from bale 80. And you can actually smell the variation between when they were picked and down to the point that you can tell the ones that were picked the day after smell that much more vivid, just because of the extra 24 hours that they spent on the vine. It's incredible. And then after a while they'll start to tail off. So this is one of the things that I really love about working for Black Sheep, is that we have this level of service from our suppliers. We can actually choose not just which are the best hops from the best crops, but actually which ones we feel are the best part of this crop. So it was in one such meeting. We just selected our core hops for the year ahead contract. And then our hop merchant reached into his briefcase and pulled out several pots of some new and exciting hop varieties that the local growers have been working on that year for our consideration. And the one that really grabbed my attention was Earnest. I grabbed a big pinch of the Earnest hops, I crushed them up in my hand, oils go everywhere, the aromas break out into the atmosphere. And the moment it hit your nose, honestly, I got so excited, because this hop just packed such a punch. It's got apricot, it's got citrus, it's got spice, and really it performs almost like an American hop, but it's an English hop. It was grown and developed here in Britain. And one thing that has always been an important part of what we do at Black Sheep is English hops, English growers. You know, we need to support those guys, and we need those guys to support us, and that's exactly what they've done by developing this exciting, fresh, new English hop variety called Earnest. So I looked at Dan, the head brewer, and I said, we've got to brew a single hop beer with this hop, and he was like, yeah, we should do that. So development started, and fast forward, we're putting 100 kilograms of whole leaf Earnest hops into the hop bag. That's our late hop addition for flavour and aroma. That's quite a lot of hops for a brewery like this. And then also we're adding some Earnest Type 90 pellets as dry hop into the fermentation vessel. That gives it the really fresh hoppy aroma, like that top note. So the idea is that when you pull the pint up to your face, before you even taste it, you should be able to smell the hop character. It's like opening a box of hops. And yeah, it's just a very distinctive hop character, born and bred here in the UK. So I know exactly what I'm going to be drinking when England win the Six Nations.